Now let's learn about possessive adjectives. Children, just look at this sentence. This is my house. Now here, house is a noun, right? And this word, my, it shows possession or belonging, that this house belongs to me. So if I say or if I ask whose house, then the answer will be my house, right? So describing the word house is the word my. So my is what, children? My is an adjective. And because it is answering the question whose house, so we will say that it is a possessive adjective. Okay, children? So possessive adjectives are the adjectives that show belonging or possession. All right? Now we will look at some more examples that are given in the book. Now here the sentence is, this is my bag. Now children, in this sentence, bag is a noun. And here this word my, it shows possession or belonging, that this is my bag, or this bag belongs to me. So if I ask whose bag, then the answer will be my, right? So describing the word bag is the word my. So my is what? My is an adjective, and it is also answering the question whose bag. So we will call it what? We will call it possessive adjective, right? My bag means what? It means the bag possessed by me. The next sentence is, this is your bat. Now in this sentence, bat is a noun, and describing the word bat is the word your. Your bat means the bat possessed by you, or the bat belonging to you. And it also answers the question, whose bat is that? So the answer will be your bat, right? So your is what? Your is a possessive adjective, right? It answers to the question, whose bat? So we'll say your bat, right? Next sentence is, her umbrella is black. Her umbrella is black. Now children, in this sentence, umbrella is a noun, right? And the word her shows possession or belonging, that the umbrella belonging to her is black. Okay, and her is also answering the question whose umbrella is black. So we'll say her, right? Umbrella belonging to her. Okay, so her is what? Her is showing what here? It is showing possession or belonging. So here the word her is a possessive adjective. Okay? So remember this thing, that an adjective that shows belonging or possession, we call it possessive adjective, right? And a possessive adjective answers the question whose. Whose bag, whose bat, whose umbrella, right? And here also you have to remember one thing, that a possessive adjective will be followed by a noun it describes. Okay, like here, the word my is followed by bag, which is a noun, right? Similarly, here also, the word your is followed by what? It is followed by a noun, which is bat, right? And in the third case also, her is followed by a noun, umbrella. So, possessive adjectives, they will be followed by a noun that it describes. Okay? When you will do the book exercises, at that time also you have to keep it in mind that interrogative adjectives also and possessive adjectives also, they'll be followed by the noun they describe. Look at page number 36 of your book, children. Now here they have mentioned in your book also that question words like what, whose, which, they can be interrogative adjectives only if they are followed by a noun. Whose purse is this? Now, here, whose is an interrogative adjective, right? Because it is followed by a noun, purse. But here in this sentence, whose is this purse? Whose is not an adjective here because it is not followed by a noun. It is followed by a verb here. So we'll not call it adjective. Okay? So just remember. Now let's look at exercise R. Pick out the interrogative and possessive adjectives in the following sentences. Arrange them in columns. Okay. So here the sentences are given to you and then you are given two columns. One for interrogative adjectives and one for possessive adjectives. So first you will pick out the interrogative and possessive adjectives from these sentences and then you will write them in the correct columns. First is, what time are you leaving for your school? Now here, what will be interrogative adjective, right? Because it's posing a question here. What time are you leaving for your school? And then the possessive adjective will be your. Whose school? Your school. Now they've already done this for you. Next, whose books is Winnie holding in her hand? Now, whose is posing a question, right? So it is it's an interrogative adjective. And whose book is Winnie holding in her hand? Right? Her hand. Whose hand? Her hand. So her will be the possessive adjective in this sentence. Next, which boy needs my help? Which boy? So which is an interrogative adjective. And whose help? My help. So my will be possessive adjective. Now children, let's move to the next one. Which tools does the carpenter need to start his work? Now, which tools? Right? It's posing a question. So, which will be an interrogative adjective, right? And then, which tools does the carpenter need to start his work? Whose work? His work, right? So, his will be the possessive adjective in this sentence. Next, what gift have you brought for your friend? What gift? Now think. what will be what? Interrogative adjective. And whose friend? Your, right? So your will be possessive adjective. Children, I'm leaving the next 5 for you. Find out the interrogative and possessive adjectives from these sentences on your own and then write it in the columns given below. Okay, children? I hope you have understood the topic. So, from 6th to 10th, you will try these sentences. You will try out the interrogative and possessive adjectives you will find out from these sentences. And then write them in the columns given here. Alright? So that's all for today, children. Thank you.